Hi, I'm Kristin Star, and this belatedly is the video for day number 211 of my Song a Day project. And the song that I'm doing is Human by Christina Perri. I can hold my breath. I can bite my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Be your number one. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human. I crash and I break down. Your words in my head are knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I can turn it on, be a good machine. I can hold the weight of worlds if that's what you need. Be your everything. I can do it. I can do it. I'll get through it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human. I crash and I break down. Your words in my head and knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I'm only human. I'm only human. Just a little human. I can take so much till I've had enough, 'cause I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human. I crash and I break down. Your words in my head and knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human. I crash and I break down. Your words in my head and knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. That was my rendition of Human by Christina Perri. And I don't know what the camera did this time. I swear, it's always a new problem. I have the card with plenty of space in my dad's camera, which usually stays on fine, and I was partway through the song and decided to move the tripod back because I felt like I was holding back a little, like the camera was too close and I was trying to keep my volume down. So I went to move the tripod back and noticed the camera was just off. And I'm like, what? And so it only got like up to just before the first chorus. But it had felt a little lackluster, although it was the beginning part that actually did get captured that felt a little lackluster, but hopefully it didn't sound bad. I had to learn some of the words and was practicing a few times earlier, and it sounded really, really great. And then I got on camera and I'm like a little more stiff about it. I don't know, it seems almost unavoidable. But I think it really picked up there towards the end, so hopefully it sounded as great as it sounded to me. But anyway, that's a really great song. Interesting video too. Her like arm, like you could see like machine stuff inside. And it's weird because her tattoos like appear and disappear in that video. Very strange. But she has a great voice, and I think my voice works really well with her songs. And there's something a little Alanis Morissette-esque about her voice, although I think Christina Perri's from Pennsylvania and Alanis Morissette's from Canada, but there's like this crisp, biting sound to the words, like the accent in the music. I don't know, it's weird. You know, you could probably pick it out as well. But and my dad has commented on that too. But I think that I do really well at her songs, and this is the third one that I've done by her. I did Jar of Hearts very early on, maybe day 8. I just looked it up before. And I did Arms a few months ago. And so this, even though I have, I think, one of her CDs, those are the only songs of hers I know at this point, I think. Oh, except I think she did a duet with Jason Mraz, maybe. But anyway, so that might be the extent of the Christina Perri songs I do in this project, and it's sort of a shame because my voice works so well with her songs, so maybe I'll have to learn more. But, and that's a really interesting commentary sort of song and has been very popular in advertisements for TV shows / movies. It was used in the original advertisements for the very short-lived, as in began and ended within the last 7 months, very short-lived show Star-Crossed, which I actually watched the pilot of after it was already canceled, and that was pretty interesting, so I might watch the rest of it. It's kind of weird when you pick up a show after it's already been canceled. There's like a finite amount of episodes, so you know you can handle it. Like the same thing with the show Intelligence. I meant to watch it, and then I didn't start watching it until after it had been canceled, and I'm like, oh, this is a good show. It's a shame it was canceled, but now, you know I can make it through the amount of episodes, and it won't be like a 10-year commitment, as some shows are. But anyway, yeah. Because you can only have so many TV shows, but that's something I have not fully learned in practical experience, because I just keep piling more shows on and don't have time for them because shows take a lot of time. Especially watching every week. I mean, think about it. A season of a show is like 10 to 11 movies in length. It's kind of weird. But, which doesn't sound that much in and of itself, but if you watch like 6 shows a day or something, yeah. But anyway, and I decided to wear this shirt, even though I think I wore it in the previous video, because I thought it was interesting with the only human concept, because, well, they're not technically, you know. I am a muggle, they're wizards, good or evil, but, so I thought it was sort of ironic, so I decided to wear this shirt. Sometimes I don't know what to wear with specific songs, and sometimes I just wear whatever I'm wearing, but, anyway, and it's funny, originally when I was starting this project, I was going to, like, dress up for every video, but that would have been exhausting. But, anyway, as I was saying before, so that song was used on the original promos for the show Star-Crossed. I totally got carried away with my TV talk. I forgot what I was saying. And it was used on something else since then. I don't know if it was like Divergent or The Giver or one of those things. I still have yet to see The Giver. It's like my favorite book and I haven't seen the movie. But it was used on one of those type movie things, I think. But anyway, it seems to be a popular song to use for things sort of like how I noticed that at least 2 OneRepublic songs are being used in promos for new upcoming fall series. But that was one band, this is one song. But it is a really good song, and is useful in applications like that, you know, shows about people from other worlds or other species or whatever. But anyway, and as you may notice, I finally got my big hair knot out. That was a lot of work. In my previous video, it was like this huge bun, and it was awful. It didn't look too bad in the video probably, but it was wicked. And yeah, that took quite a bit of time. But I am still working on getting through the editing backlog. It's ridiculous. I'm on a bad schedule with this, as usual. You know, it's well into the next day for like everyone else in the world. But I did get video 209 up a bit earlier. And so I still just have to edit video 210, but that is incredibly long, so it's going to be excruciating. So I really have to work at keeping these shorter, which I'm not doing right now. It's easier said than done, because I just ramble on and on. But anyway, so I am not as backlogged as I had been, but I am still backlogged. So I'm hoping to be able to work through that and get caught up with posting within the next couple of days, if not sooner. But because that's stressful to have that looming over me, and then, you know, be constantly like in different stages with different videos, like, okay, this one's in editing, this one I have to record, and then I have to pick the next one, and yeah. But and I've been a little belated even with getting the delay notices up, so that's not good. But hopefully I'll be able to get back on top of that soon, and hopefully I will be able to keep these more concise. So that being said, I will wrap this up. I think that's all I was going to say. Anyway, once again, that was my rendition of Human by Christina Perri for day 211 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Star. Peace.